Okay, so we're going to do a disassembly of a 2018 Ford F-150 today. Some vehicles up here actually have a center channel speaker. You will take that grill off and there'll be two screws under that. Whereas this vehicle does not have that. It has this rubber pad. So we'll take that out and there'll be two screws under that. We'll take those out. And we'll just slightly lift up on it and then it will clip out. There will be another plug under there you take loose. And back to the side, and then there'll be two more screws here we'll take loose. 7mm. Just put those in the cup holder. And this panel will pop loose as well. There'll be a plug under here and a plug under here. Take loose. And there will be two more plugs down here. Set this to the side. And there will be three 7mm screws on either side of the screen here. You need to take all those loose. Pull your screen out. There'll be a plug back here you want to take loose. And a little blue connector up top. Your screen comes loose. Set that to the side. Then we'll be on to our CD mechanisms / main module here. Then we'll be taking our CD mechanism / module out. 4 7mm screws there. Pull that guy out. Be a plug, two plugs on the back here. Set that to the side. So your radio is going to come assembled like this. Everything's already going to come plugged in. You're going to need to relocate your brackets from the old screen to these new brackets here. Just be two Torx screws, two on each side. Then you'll want to go to the outside holes on these. Just repeat that on the other side. That's that. Okay, today we're going to be running a microphone. We always want to put it up here on the A-pillar if possible. Now every A-pillar is going to be different. It may have a airbag button here where you have to pop out and the screws behind it. It may just pop off completely on its own. This vehicle, it has two bolts in here and you have to pry these loose. And then you remove the two bolts that are already taken out that are in here. Then pull your A-pillar loose like that. And then also on most vehicles, you're going to have a side panel over here you're going to want to take loose. So we'll get to run our microphone. Just going to set it there for now. What you really want to do is run it underneath your airbag, like so. And when you go to put your A-pillar back, you're going to want it sitting. You want your wire to tuck underneath like that. Then you can run your wire down. And what you want to do is you want to run it through the dash, trying to avoid anything like the steering column or very sharp edges or anything like that. You want to try and put zip ties wherever you can, or routing it on top of other harnesses is fine as well. Next, I'll use this grabber tool. If you don't have one, you can use some old antenna or a long zip tie or anything like that. Gonna run this through the dash. and get your cord where you want it, and basically loop it up to about like that, where you have a nice loop there. Get your zip tie. Cut the old tail off. Okay, well, here we have our GPS antenna. Right there, there's a nice plate, so I mounted it right there on this particular vehicle. And on any vehicle, you want to get it as high and as far forward as you can. That way you're going to get the best signal. And we'll just tuck our bundle of wire up in there. Nice little spot for that. And then make sure you route this end here to where your head unit's going to be. Right there. All right, now we're going to be running our USB-C cable here. Going to be running it right to the glove box on this model. Sometimes glove box doors have two releases, this one on either side. You just take that and then it'll dip down low for you. Unfortunately, on this model, we can just run it right through like that. Just run it straight to your glove box just like that. Put your tabs back in. Now we're going to go ahead and plug our harness in. Our antenna adapter and USB cable, and then your GPS antenna and your microphone. Microphone goes in the red spot on the back. And we'll tuck everything back in the dash. Put our 6 screws back in. Next, we'll put our bezel on. You have 2 plugs there at the bottom. And you'll also have 2 up here at the top. Fit that back in, snap it in. And you'll have another same screws you took out earlier. And then your top pocket here. Snap that down. And then your last 2 screws. And your pad there.